word difficult and check your messages. If you want a message from my page on everything that I am using today, you get here, say hi, make sure you tell me that you're here. And we're gonna make a t-shirt today, guys. I had something else planned, but I'm a little pressed for time. So I also really wanted to make this shirt, so I was kind of like, we're gonna make a shirt today. And I think it's gonna be cute, and I'm actually cannot wait to wear it. I might wear it tomorrow, we'll see. So I ran to Michael's. My favorite shirts to use from Michael's are the Bella Canvas, and that may just be their normal brand, but it also says Adult Tri-Blend Crew Neck T-shirt, okay? That I like the V-neck, but for when I put a design on these, I like a crew neck, so I like the Tri-Blend. They're super soft. They're not super thick, and like some t-shirts and sweatshirts, I feel a little bit claustrophobic in them. So these are very soft. It's what I get when I make my pajamas, also my Christmas pajamas. So I like it to just be a little loose fitting and whatever. So for me, I get a large. I love Michael's, like I said, but I know a lot of you have your own places that you like to get your t-shirts from. But I just swung by there on the way home from school. And we're going to take my ink mat and put it in. Now, the way I do mine is I fold it so the sticky side is here. Mine's not super sticky because it's in desperate need of being cleaned. And then I slide it into my shirt. And then once I get it like as close to the top as I'm comfortable with, then I just sort of let it go, okay? And then move it around. And what I like to do, personally, now these shirts are a little thinner, but they're very soft and fun. And they wash really well, is I just sort of hold it so that the ink mat is on the shoulders, and then lay it down like this. And then, you know, you just want to get your wrinkles out. You can iron your shirt, but with an ink mat, you don't really need to. Hi, Jen. How are you? Hi, Lena. How's everybody doing today? A lot of you asked about an insert for our window for Valentine's Day. So I got that cut and posted last night. That's ready to go for you guys on Etsy if you want it. Those of you who bought the October craft kit from me, and it had Santa, and then now I also have a number of other holidays, but I added Valentine's Day last night. It's so cute, you guys. And I was going to do it today, but like I said, I don't have time. I'm going to do it tomorrow. The plan is now to do it, and Cindy bought hers the second I posted it. Thank you, Cindy. You're so nice. I'm excited to do it with you all. I was going to do it today, but like I said, I'm kind of pressed for time. So, hi, Marcia Dean. How are you? I need to make these comments bigger. Hi, Jen and Lena. How's everybody doing? Hi, Linda. Janet, Amanda, hello. You guys, I've been wanting to make this shirt since it came out. So I'm going to use the transfer that says expensive and difficult. This has been my vision. If you know me, I am not expensive at all, but maybe I may be a little difficult. My husband would probably think I am. Anyhow, so these are reusable. When you make shirts, you can put these on anything it will stick to, okay? When you, I'm trying to think because it's really going to be more like there. I don't like it way up high. I think I'm going to put it right about here. You do not, when you work with fabric, you don't need to fuzz your transfer. You want it to be as sticky as possible. Okay, hi, Ellen. It's snowing, gross. So Jen says she knows. She knows I'm difficult, but I'm definitely not expensive. I tease my husband once in a while because he spoils me, and I kind of jokingly say, I've grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle. But let me just say, I grew up middle class, blue collar, like this is us. But I like this thing. I think it's fun. And I have the perfect outfit, I feel like, for it. So I'm excited. I'm going to wear it under, I have like a blue blazer that I wear for school. So it's going to be like dressy, but not dressy. This is going to be casual part. We'll see. This is just my idea. Now, I am going to use Nominee ink. You guys, I could not find Nominee ink on the website, so I don't know if it's being retired. That's TBD. I will let you know when I find out. I've got the TomToms out. But if you type the word difficult, in the cart link will be shimmer gold ink. So it's a little less dark. It's a little more yellowy shimmer gold. But I'm going to use Nominee just in case you're wondering which color I am using. Hi, Maud. How are you? And with Nominee ink, it is pretty thin, so you just want to be real careful here. And I am just going to, with Nominee ink, I don't feel like you have to press very hard. Normally, I teach you guys when you're working with fabric to use firm pressure, but when you're using Nominee ink, because it is thinner, I feel like it is thinner, you do not need to press as hard, okay? So here we go. I'm just taking my ink, pressing it in the silk screen. How's everybody doing? Hi, Maud. Now, ink is permanent. You're going to be able to wash. What you want to use it on something you can heat set. So you can use ink on metal, glass. You can do it on wood as long as you can heat set your wood, your project, and fabric. Some projects you want to heat set in the oven. Other projects like this one, you're going to use your iron. Jen says she has a couple questions. How do you get, hang on, whoops. Transfer sticky, my peanuts Valentines are not. I don't know what you mean. Question one, how do you get transfer sticky? My peanut Valentines are not, well, a little, but not enough. Are you saying the peanuts ones that you have are a little bit sticky, but not as sticky as you would like? I'm assuming you've used them. Have you cleaned the back of your transfer with a board eraser? I would say the way I teach it on this page is you want to clean your transfers front and back with a board eraser. That's going to get the majority of the lint up, which typically is the cause of your transfer being less sticky. The other cause, do you use a lot of shimmer pastes and ink? Yeah, they don't stick to the backing like they should. All right, I'll clean mine and I'll show you how to clean it and show you how to get it to stick to the backer sheet and give you some tips there. So when you're working with ink, make sure you keep your hands very clean. I always keep baby wipes close by. Check them before you pull up your transfer. And then we're just going to pull this slowly. This should be fine because it's distressed. You guys, I'm getting a kick out of this. As my grandma would say, I'm getting a kick out of it. You don't use shimmer. So shimmer's not, because I was going to say when you use shimmer, you want to rinse it first before you wipe it with your board eraser so the glitter doesn't stick to the back. This is so cute. Okay, let me show you how I clean mine and maybe that will help also for your question. Okay, so you don't use shimmer. This is a shimmer, metallics are shimmer. What I do if I do this in the sink is I take it and while the water's running over it, I have the sticky side on the bottom and I go like this and kind of rub off most of the shimmer and wait till all that glitter goes down the drain before I lay it in the sink, okay? This way is a little easier with shimmer because it doesn't really stick. Let me show you how you want to be sure you are putting it back on your backer sheet, okay? Jen, do you use a board eraser or are you using something else to clean your transfers with? Okay, so for this, while I'm doing this, I'm going to get the bulk of the paste off the front, and if you do it in your sink, it's fine. Let me see. Because I don't really have an issue with them not being sticky unless either I've used it maybe 20 times or if I use shimmer with it, sometimes it's a little less sticky. You just got to be careful how you clean it. You do use a board eraser. Okay, so the way you want to clean it is you want to clean the front just like this with your board eraser. You want to, well, that was just unnecessary. Then you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to clean the back. So this is how I do it. I've got a little black ink here, and it's impeding my ability to clean my transfer. Kind of annoying. Look at that little bit, and it's all over me. Okay, then you want to clean the back, same way, okay? This is the same way, but make sure you're getting all the sticky parts, okay? Just like this. Don't be too gingerly with it because, see, the board eraser is going to pull off all those little fibers off the back. Plus, you're going to be, you know, you're basically cleaning the back of the screen. Just like this. And then the next step is you want to take a dry paper towel, get the bulk. It's not going to be completely dry. You do not want to air dry your transfers. Are you air drying them? You definitely don't want to do that. I just get it till it's mostly not wet anymore. And then I take my backer sheet. You want to put it on the white side. Okay. And while it's basically like, see, it's sticky, but it's a little damp on that side, but basically dry-ish. And then you just want to line it up. But I feel like this is the key. This is the key. Then at the end, you want to make sure, oh, definitely don't, yeah, I think that might be your problem. Then you want to, while it's still wet, you're going to dry the front while it's on the backer sheet, okay? This is going to give you the best result. Now, I will say, occasionally, like my corners will pull or get a little dry, but that's really because I'm not cleaning the back very well as far as the corners or the edges. Just, you got to turn your transfer, make sure you're getting the whole back. Why, Jen, does your comments keep getting hidden? I'm so sorry that's happening. I have a voice in my head saying the same thing over and over again. Can you help me, please? Number 2. What does that mean? Your voice says what, Jen? I can help you, but what do you want me to help you with? I don't know what you mean. Okay. Now, what we're going to do with my fun shirt, or at least I think it's fun. If you're out there watching, hit that heart button, type the word difficult. Okay, then you can wait until your ink is completely dry. I like to live on the edge a little bit. And pull my ink mat out, like so. Goodness, I'm having trouble with this one today. Okay, and because I like to dry it off the ink mat, it's a little easier to dry. This is cute. I will take a picture of me wearing this. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. Like I said, I am going to wear the blazer, so I don't think I'll get yelled at. I don't typically wear, like, t-shirts to work, but... Who keeps auction and who is she? Your comment says she. I made that t-shirt use teal. Oh, cool. Looks good video today. Thank you, Lena. Jen, your comment says, keep saying the word auction. Did she decide to have one or no? What do you mean? Who's she and what keeps saying the word auction? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. Oh. Is this just your way? Sometimes, Jen, sarcasm doesn't come across in the written word. Now I know what you're saying, and I have not done one yet. Some of this takes a little prep on my part, and you know that I am busy from the minute I wake up until the minute I go to bed. So I haven't had time to squeeze that in yet. I think it's coming though, Jen. I think it's coming. Okay, did I do this last time? Oh no, I went and got some. Okay, with your shirts. Ellen, good question. I think so. Let me look. No, this is a blend. It's 50% polyester, 25% cotton, 25%. It looks like it says viscose or V-I-S-C-O-S-E, I think. It's a tri-blend. So there's three different, whatever it's called, 3 different blends. You can get them in cotton. They're thicker and a little stiffer. I just prefer, this one because it's softer. It's just my preference. But you can do it on any shirt. Any shirt. Once your ink is completely dry, like yes, Cindy, 100%. You can use 100% cotton. You could do 100% polyester. You could do rayon. The only thing is this part is the part that matters, okay? So, the part that matters is when you heat set it, okay? What I always say is when you iron it, you're going to want to do the hottest setting that your fabric will allow, okay? Because this is mostly polyester and a little bit whatever that other one is, and some cotton, I'm going to put mine in the middle with no steam, okay? Lay your parchment paper down, and then you're just going to iron it like this. Yes, I've chalked on pillowcases. Oh, not from the Dollar Tree. I have not from the Dollar Tree. Your 10-year-old? Yes. Well, I'm going to wear it proudly. You're welcome, Ellen. I mean, I've done shirts that are 100% cotton. I've done them in blends. I've done all of them. There should be no issues. Just, it's the heat setting part. You don't want to, like, burn your fabric, right? But for a cotton shirt, if you have a heat press, you're going to do, I don't have a heat press, but if you have one, you're going to do 30 seconds at 305, okay, on the whole, every section of your design. Cindy, I get mine through chalk because I think they're awesome quality. I have gotten them other places, but, you know, when you wash them, they get all like, I'm not going to iron my tea towels, number one. But when you wash some, like from Walmart or whatever, they get kind of crumbly looking. Wrinkly is the word, not crumbly. I have gotten, the ones I like the best are from chalk. I actually have gotten some from Hobby Lobby also, It's been a while because that was before Chalk was selling them. They do have nice ones at Hobby Lobby also. Yeah, it should be fine. You just want to heat set it, you know, make sure check your iron setting for polyester. Now guys, as always, make sure that you're in the Perks program before you make any purchases on my site. You do not want to pay retail for anything, okay? So type the word difficult, check your messages. Nope, they're cosmic brownies today. These are my cosmic, it's funny, all the kids in my class thought that they were brownies or cosmic. They all thought they were Dominoes also, but they're cosmic brownies. This is a throwback from when my kids' lunches at school. What do you guys think? This is cute, isn't it? I had it crooked, but it's not crooked on the thing. Using a heat press, okay as well. Yes, but you want to adjust your temperature. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I appreciate you all. We got a quick project. Let me show you a sneak peek for tomorrow. You want to see it? Tomorrow's project, I promise you, we're going to do these tomorrow, okay? These are for the window. Aren't they so cute? There's a boy and a girl. He's holding a little heart. Well, it's two hearts, I guess. This is going to be fun and super easy. So we're going to do this one tomorrow. There's your sneak peek. But here's our shirt. I'll let you know what kind of reaction I get tomorrow. I've been dying to do this. This looks big. I should have got a medium maybe. That's all right. I'll be able to tuck it in. Aren't they cute? All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. Bye. All right, my YouTube friends. Thanks for watching.